Hello, welcome to another episode, Fourth It Wednesdays. That's right, it's Wednesday in case you were having trouble keeping track. Hi. So today I wanted to talk about something that is incredibly important in my own life, and something I actually talked about in the second episode of Worth It Wednesdays. But I'm going to revisit it because I feel like, given this time that we are living in, it's become even more important and something that I've been experiencing quite a lot, which is anxiety and how breathing and the extended exhale is a really, really important and effective tool, and why. So for those of you who experience anxiety the way that I do, which is having trouble filling your lungs and breathing, that's something I've experienced for as long as I can remember. And for a long time, I had no idea what was wrong with me. And actually didn't even realize it was anxiety. I thought it was like asthma or something. And it was, during a particularly stressful time in my life a few years back when my mother had been diagnosed with lung cancer, and another friend had been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and I just was having trouble breathing and didn't really make any sort of connection, but went to the doctor and actually thought, I might have asthma or something. Or maybe I also have lung cancer. As soon as I explained the symptoms to her, that I was really having trouble feeling like my lungs were reaching that peak before exhaling, and she immediately was like, that's anxiety. Go talk to a therapist. And that's what I did. Anyway, so I have been experiencing that a lot, especially when I have been going to grocery stores, which lately is like once, my husband and I will go to a grocery store, and we'll feel like we'll get so much food that we're like, oh, this is plenty of food. We won't have to come back here for a month. And then like a week and a half later, I feel like I'm back at the grocery store. So far I've been going about every 10 days. And when I have been going, everybody's been fairly pleasant and following the rules and wearing their face masks. But I just feel like the whole experience just leaves me white knuckling on the grocery cart, and the face mask is adding to a sense of like, breathing. I can't breathe. And I feel like the anxiety from these grocery trips affects my lungs and my lung capacity for like the next few hours afterwards, even after I come home and I'm back in my safe environment. So I wanted to talk about kind of the extended exhale. In my week 2 video, I talk about the ratio breathing and the 4-4-8, and 4 really being 4, inhaling to the count of 4, holding for the count of 4, and then exhaling for the count of 8. And so I just thought I would come on and talk about why the extended exhale. What is it? Why is it so important? And really, wanted to talk about the vagus nerve and our nervous system, and why breathing and exhalation is so important in terms of our nervous system and helping our bodies feel like we are safe. So, we have our autonomic nervous system, which is parts of all the parts of our nervous system that are completely out of our control. They're involuntary, like our heartbeat, our organs, our lungs. These are all sort of things that are on autopilot that we don't have to think about. They just work. And the vagus nerve, the sort of that this nerve that sends messages to the brain about whether or not you're safe, whether or not you are in danger, the fight or flight. The vagus nerve is connected to and linked to so many of these organs: our heart, our lungs, our spleen, our colon, our small intestines, our liver and kidney. All of these organs are connected to this one vagus nerve. And most of these things we have no control over. We can't control our heart rate just by focusing on our heart. We can't control how our liver is operating, or how most of our organs are functioning. That's not anything that we can kind of think about really hard and start, altering. But one thing we can affect is our lungs and our breathing, and why yoga, meditation, breath work is so effective and so important when it comes to how we feel, and also, by extension, our health. So, breathing. So the exhale is something that it's a message that is sent to your brain that tells your brain through your vagus nerve that you are safe. And by practicing it intentionally, you're sending that message to through your vagus nerve to your brain that you're safe, and in turn, then it's going back down through the vagus nerve into the rest of your organs. And by telling your body that your body is safe, your body is then able to produce healthy hormones like oxytocin. Your body is able to slow down your heart rate, and it's able to aid in healthy functioning of a lot of these organs. It reduces inflammation. There's just amazing amounts of calming, improved functioning that happens when your body is in a safe mode. And how we can help ourselves get there when we're feeling anxiety is through that extended exhale. So another thing I posted on my personal Facebook page, I don't know if you saw it this week, but one thing I've been doing is, here's my face mask that my wonderful cousin and her daughter have been making. So I don't sew, so my face mask is, one thing I've been doing is putting oil directly onto my face mask when I have to go to the grocery store. This one, I love Stress Away, Thieves, Peppermint. Those are some of my favorite. Lavender. Today I'm going to put Valor, because I've been like super into Valor recently. And I just put a drop directly onto my face mask. Ooh, that's a blue one. I forgot Valor's nice and blue. And then when I have my face mask on, it reminds me to breathe deep. Already. Anyway, have a great day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon.